Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Insider Financial Talks Penny Stocks. My name is Alex Carlson. I will be your host today. I am the editor-in-chief of InsiderFinancial.com, and today we are going to be discussing penny stocks on the move, American Battery Metals, ABML on the OTC markets, CBD of Denver, CBDD on the OTC markets, the Greater Cannabis Company, GCAN on the OTC markets, and KushCo Holdings, KSHB on the OTC markets. But before we get into the four penny stocks, we have a few housekeeping issues. We have no business relationship with any company whose stock is mentioned in this video. Insider Financial and myself are not investment advisors, and this video does not provide investment advice. Always do your own research, make your own investment decisions, or consult with your nearest financial advisor. This video is not a solicitation or recommendation to buy, sell, or hold securities. This video is meant for informational and educational purposes only and does not provide investment advice. With that out of the way, remember to go and smash the thumbs up button if you like this video. Hit the red subscribe button, the little notification bell to be notified when we go live with a new video. Also, go over to signup.insiderfinancial.com. This is where we give our subscribers a first look at the penny stocks we are going to be covering. Stocks like NEO at $6, MMMEDF at 34 cents, ENZC at 0.001, and TSNP at 0.0008. After you sign up with your email, if you are in the US, you can then get on our SMS text alert service. It only works for US numbers. If you are outside the US, don't worry, you will still get our email alerts. And with that out of the way, let's dive right in. First, we always try to do a little education with our videos. It's important to understand that trading penny stocks is not the same as trading blue chips. As we have stressed repeatedly to our subscribers, the key is finding the momentum before it happens and then be patient, as you will see today in today's video with stocks that we have covered. It took some time from our initial alert, but they really paid off big time. So it's very important to be patient. You want to approach penny stock investing like you are a venture capitalist. For some, that's owning as many as 10 to 20 or more penny stocks. And when I say approach as a venture capitalist, what does a venture capitalist do? They invest across a portfolio of companies. They know that some are not going to work out, but the ones that do are going to be absolute home runs, and those home run investments will make up for your losers. So as we have told people here repeatedly, if you think you're not going to lose money in penny stocks, you're barking up the wrong tree. You're in the wrong wheelhouse, as we say. Penny stocks are risky. There is a lot of risk involved, but if you approach it with the right mindset and diversify and not own too much of the stocks that are going down, own more of what's working, you will last a long time in this business, because this is a business. You are your own portfolio manager. And all it takes is one ENZC or one TSMP. Our subscribers up over 7,000% in ENZC, 36,000% in TSMP. These are life-changing investments. We're not talking about, making the car payment or making the mortgage or rent payment. This is buying a new car, buying a new house. So, that's why to trade penny stocks. You can make a lot more money in penny stocks, but you could also lose your entire investment. So it's important to be diversified and understand the risks involved. And, as we said, the key is, being patient, approaching it, as a portfolio manager. We know many of you here are here to day trade. We are not day traders. I've been doing investing for 25 years. I've tried everything. It just does not suit my personality. I don't like the daily market swings, the intraday moves. I much more prefer the Warren Buffett style of investing. I enjoy research. I enjoy looking at hundreds of penny stocks each week for my subscribers, trying to find the next big runner, and that's what works for me. If you want to day trade, Insider Financial is not for you. We got a link there. Check out the folks at True Trading Group. They do live streams every night at 8:30 p.m. Eastern, after the bell on Friday. Mike Edward, he's a former hedge fund trader. You got the Wolf of Weed. He does a lot of option trading, so they got a lot of educational resources. So we recommend, checking the folks at True Trading Group out. We know what works for us and what suits us at Insider Financial, and we're not a supermarket. We don't offer everything for everyone, but we'll try and steer you in the right direction if that's what you're looking for. And in terms of also with penny stocks, there's always a bull market somewhere, and that's why it's important for investors to trade both OTC and big board penny stocks. There's always opportunities if you give yourself the flexibility to trade all markets. We really hate when someone pigeonholes themselves and backs themselves into a corner and says, "Oh, I'm only an OTC trader. Oh, I'm only a big board penny stock trader." If you do that, you're going to leave a lot of money on the table because there's always opportunity. Last year it was much more profitable in the first half of 2020 to trade NASDAQ pennies than OTC. And this is where, we had our subscribers position. We captured runs in SRNE, NEO, INO, IBIO, WKHS, and many others. And then once the summer came, many of the COVID runners, they had failed to find the momentum. And then we pivoted to OTC and we caught runs in TSNP, ENZC, MMMEDF, CBDD, which we're going to talk about today, and many others. And so far what we're seeing this year is that it's best to play both OTC and big board pennies. Bitcoin was running where there was a lot of money to be made in some crypto plays, but Bitcoin's pulling back. So, we're going to be looking at dip opportunities there. With Joe Biden now in the White House, and Democrats in control of the Senate, we're seeing cannabis and the green energy plays catching bids. So, right now, it's a tremendous time to be a penny stock investor. We're looking to take advantage of it as much as we can for our subscribers. That right now, that means 2 to 3 alerts a week. When it's a good market, you got to press. When it's a bad market, if we go into a bear market, and it's going to happen, folks. I mean, right now, it's easy to make money. And this is when you want to play pennies and be in the market. But at some point, it's going to be a lot harder. And when that is the case, that means you conserve cash, you pull back. We won't be alerting as much as before. But while it's hot, you got to take advantage of it. And what are we talking about? Well, case in point is penny stock number one. We told our subscribers about ABML last year when the stock was trading just under, 6 cents a share, and, it took some time, but it finally is paid off. Scroll down here. Sorry about this. We had said last February, is American Battery Metals a good buy right now? We said it was, and this was back in, as we said, February. So you go back here, and for basically almost a year, 10 months, the market did nothing, and finally you got this move here. We did follow up, on ABML, but that was our initial coverage. So if you went in on the initial alert, you had to be patient. And, by being patient, it paid off to, tune of over 3,000% in gains. So, again, if you approached it like the venture capitals, let's say you had 10,000, you threw $500 in ABML, you got a 30 bagger. So, that's, why to trade pennies. So, congrats to all that stuck with it. And it's just been a tremendous play, and it really it's capturing the enthusiasm surrounding the EV boom, and they got their pilot lithium-ion battery recycling plant in Nevada. It's moving along, and Elon Musk, he has said repeatedly that the biggest obstacle for Tesla is ensuring that there's enough raw materials to meet the demand for its lithium-ion batteries, and in just 3 months, ABML has achieved 3 critical milestones. So it's moving forward with permitting, constructing, and commissioning its pilot lithium-ion battery recycling plant in Fernley, Nevada. And recently, it's being led. ABML is being led by former Tesla executive Ryan Melsert. They just were awarded $4.5 million in government funding for field demonstration of selective leaching, targeted purification, and electrochemical production of battery-grade lithium hydroxy precursor from domestic claystone resources. So ABML is catching a lot of attention, but we do have to go with a little bit of caution here. And our concern right now, it is a $975 million market cap. It's knocking on that, $1 billion mark, which is unicorn status. And whenever that happens, we know shorts are bound to get aggressive. So, if you are, sitting on big gains, it'd be wise to take some money off the table. If you are new to ABML, you haven't bought yet, we wouldn't go chasing it here. We would wait on the dips. Again, this is our opinion. This is not investment advice. And, investing, we're giving you our opinion, but, investing, it's not a team sport. We're one input. We're trying to give everyone the best advice as we see fit. I've been doing this 25 years. I've seen a lot. I've seen people, guys with millions of dollars in gains in penny stocks, but they never sold. And those stocks eventually went to zero. So they gave up all that money, and because they just wouldn't sell. So just keep that in mind. Moving on, penny stocks number 2 is CBDD. We had told our subscribers about CBDD back in November that it was an extremely undervalued CBD play. At the time, it was trading at 0015 a share. And you can go, everything's date and time stamped, November 17th. You go over here, you look at CBDD, you look November 17th, and it closed that day at 0015. And, after yesterday's move, this one happened a lot quicker than ABML, but, subscribers that held are now up over 1,400%. So, this is a 14 bagger, and this is what, for folks that are fans of Peter Lynch, he always went looking, at when he evaluated a stock, he said, does this have 10 bagger potential? And, again, that's why we like pennies so much, because it's much easier to get a 10 bagger in a stock like CBDD trading at, 0015 than it is at Apple or Amazon. The easy money's already been made there, but not in the pennies. So that's why we like pennies so much. And CBDD, it remains undervalued even at current levels. They reported total revenue of $8.6 million for the fourth quarter ending December 31st. And this compares to revenue of $5.9 million in the third quarter ending September 30th. So this is an increase of more than 40% quarter over quarter. And with a current market cap of just $108 million, we see CBDD as having a lot more room to run when you consider the revenues the company is reporting. And guys, typical valuation metrics, right now don't matter. But what I was trying to say earlier with ABML, when you get to that 1 billion mark, that's when the shorts get aggressive. So right now, we still see CBDD as undervalued, but it's harder for the shorts to make an argument that it's overvalued at 108 million, and that's what we're talking about. Because we really don't like getting into the bull bear battle. When it can be questionable. We do listen to the shorts, even though we hate their freaking guts. Sometimes they make some valid points. So that's why we stress: always keep an open mind. Don't fall into the pumper mentality that you have to keep pumping. Buy. Selling. You'll never go broke taking a profit. So just keep that in mind. Moving on, penny stock number 3 is GCAN. GCAN, this is a low float runner that just retired its remaining convertible debt. For those that know pennies, retiring convertible debt is always huge news, and this leads to big moves. We love when a company is cleaning up its balance sheet. It's a sign that management wants to go forward, and you're getting rid of the toxic financing, so they can't go and convert and sell into the market. So convertible debt is always it's bad news, and that's really what hurts pennies, because when you have convertible debt, you got some financiers taking that convertible debt, converting it into cheap paper. It's like the printing press, the Fed, but in this case, it's the penny stock, and they're just printing share certificates. And when you're printing share certificates, they flood the market with cheap stock, and it's an overhang, and the stock cannot go higher. So you always have to look at the balance sheet and understand that whether the company is convertible debt or not. And with this out of the way, now GCAN can uplist to a QB, and we think that there's definitely a lot more room to run. There's only 478 million shares outstanding. The current market cap is just 5.5 million. I mean, CBDD 108 million, ABML 1 billion, GCAN 5.5 million. Guys, if you like low floats, if you like runners, GCAN looks to be primed as a prime setup right now. Moving on, lastly, is penny stock number 4, KSHB. This was a more of a conservative pick. We had said back in October, when the stock was under 80 cents a share, which you can read here, and there it is, October 26th. Go over here, October 26th. And you see that day it closed at 82 cents. And we said that it'd been badly beaten up over the last year. And you can see here it was up over $8 in 2018. And it's just been, 2020 was just a bear. But we had seen that it had finally bottomed out. And, those that got in and listened to us have doubled their money. So this one right now, KSHB, it's running. They're putting up big numbers. The company achieved revenue of 26.8 million and in the last quarter, and they recorded positive EBITDA. The record December sales of 14.7 million in just December alone. And the company is forecasting fiscal 2021 revenues to be between 130 million and 160 million. With the current market cap of just 236 million, and it's expected to do 130 million to 160 million this year, there's a lot more room for this to run. It's a value play, and you have the bullish enthusiasm with the Democrats taking control of the House, Senate, and White House. We see KSHB as a must-own. This is a very, very smart play, and we see this one heading higher. And just to sum everything up, these 4 penny stocks are hot right now. There's always opportunities in penny stocks. These are all OTC. OTC was hot yesterday. NASDAQ, not so much. So, we'll see how today plays out. But, just remember, don't go chasing. Don't become a bag holder. You know, best advice, you know, throw in bids below the market, buying dips, selling rips, you know, if you miss these runners. You know, when it comes to runners, you know, you're trying to find you know, if you want to make big money in penny stocks, you got to find the stock before it becomes a runner. And you know, that's what we specialize in doing here at Insider Financial. So you know, make sure you are signed up. You know, go over to signup.insiderfinancial.com, get on our list. You know, lastly, you know, if you want 4 free stocks, Webull is running a promotion until beginning of next month, but you must deposit the $100 and use our referral link. With our referral link, you get the 4 free stocks. So that link is in the description, and you know, we wish everyone luck today. You know, we like what we're seeing in these markets, and we're going to keep taking advantage of the opportunities for our subscribers. So, you know, we're on the hunt for the next alert. Make sure you're signed up, and we'll be coming soon to you soon with a new video shortly. With that being said, remember, stay safe with COVID, wear a mask, social distance. We will get through this, and you know, protect your loved ones, and everything. Let's hope that 2021 is better than 2020 when it comes to COVID. Thank you again for watching, subscribing, reading, and you know, all your support. It means a lot. And you know, if you got any stocks you want us to cover, leave a comment. If you own these stocks, if there's any that you want us to take a look at, we always read your comments, and we'll take a look. Thanks a lot, everyone, and have a great day. Bye-bye.